Donkage deleted his tweets and responded to Izzo saying he wasn't aiming towards the student body, but more towards individuals who were tweeting at him. Up next on campus, find out how aspiring barbers provide more than just a haircut. While some have deleted Uber for good, others, such as Joshua Gillespie, still uses the app. Now, he doesn't support his CEO's actions, but at the same time, he still needs a source of income. The goal is to catch as many Easter eggs as possible, but for Anna Mae, that goal wasn't quite met.
I wasn't really too happy what you said.
I was pretty frustrated.
The comments they made about Michigan State just weren't true.
These students are talking about a tweet gone bad.
I'm surprised ESPN would let somebody say something like that. That works for him.
ESPN commentator Dan Dockage got himself into trouble last week after retweeting disparaging comments about MSU.
Twitter got him in trouble, and he earned it.
It started on social media when Dockage's son, a senior guard for the University of Michigan, tweeted, "Sparty not only whines, but now just dumb. Couldn't get into U of M."
If he didn't have anything nice to say, he could have just kept to himself.
MSU fans, along with Coach Tom Izzo, felt this was not appropriate, especially after Dockage continued to bash MSU.
Because calling us whiners and that is kind of unprofessional.
The controversy continued to heat up when Dockage called the MSU-Ohio State basketball game.
We're going to respond. And if you're going to say negative stuff about us, we're going to say negative stuff about you.
Spartan fans chanted, "We hate Dockage," making sure he knew they were upset.
I think it's funny because I got no respect for him for that, and I'm going to publicly say it.
Izzo made it very clear that Dockage got what he deserved in regards to the backlash on social media.
But Danny owes our fans and our students an apology, and I probably won't get it.
Dockage deleted his tweets and responded to Izzo saying he wasn't aiming towards the student body, but more towards individuals who were tweeting at him.
He's a grown man and he's supposed to be a professional, and he's acting like a little kid on Twitter.
Like, it just wasn't right for him to say that.
The fact of the matter is, Ohio State still beat them in the rivalry games.
Since then, things have calmed down, and Dockage says that he always had unreal respect for Coach Izzo, MSU Hoops, plus his fans. In East Lansing, I'm Amber Howard, Focal Point News.
A lot of people do not know how to deal with people who have like black hair.
When I first got here, I struggled finding a barber.
What Dre represents is another minority-owned business trying to succeed.
DeMario Bell and Andre Mosley both had a vision.
I started cutting hair back in the summer of 2008.
I first started cutting in my dorm freshman year. That was around like 2010.
What once was a hobby later turned into a business.
I just wanted to keep a crispy cut.
I want to continue to grow with my business and grow my brand.
From their very own Lansing apartment, these two barbers are trying to make a difference, one head after another.
That's one of the biggest obstacles they face as a black man coming to a predominantly white neighborhood or area. Finding a barber.
It gives them a new sense of confidence after they leave my chair.
A confidence that helps them feel optimistic and comfortable in their own skin.
I grew up in New York, and it's important to make sure your cut is like clean and crisp. And Mario does a real good job, especially with the razor.
I know he's good quality, and being in Lansing, it's really, really hard to find that.
To them, it's more than just giving someone a haircut.
It's like a canvas, you know, like I'm creating art on people's heads.
Every time I get in this chair, me and Dre always gotta talk about the future. Because it's so hard to find good barbers, quality barbers out here in Lansing.
Just me being like a specialist, I just want to be good. I just want to be great at whatever I'm doing. So.
And these barbers are truly a cut above the rest. In East Lansing, I'm Amber Howard, Focal Point News.
Oh, now these are very special eggs. I put some special candy in them.
Special eggs for a memorable experience.
It's called the Holt Kiwanis Easter egg hunt.
55 years ago, this annual celebration initially started by dyeing hard-boiled eggs. But for Kiwanis Club member John Hayhoe,
my wife and I started a few years ago putting the candy in the eggs while we're watching television.
While each egg is perfectly placed,
we have 7,000 eggs that we're passing out today.
John makes sure that it's enjoyable for all.
And we'll start here in about 20 minutes with the 1 and 2-year-olds.
And when the clock strikes 1, hundreds of kids flee for their holiday treats.
Good job!
Easter brings me joy.
The goal is to catch as many Easter eggs as possible, but for Anna Mae, that goal wasn't quite met.
There's a very sad story that I have to tell.
Unlike the other kids fetching for their Easter eggs, Anna Mae missed out.
I was helping out with my mom searching for Elijah so he could find more eggs.
Elijah is her brother.
It's very disappointing for me because I didn't get any eggs.
But for Anna Mae, she's learning that helping others can be a good thing.
But now we're being blessed with people helping us and get our eggs back.
And just like that,
I'm glad that people get to enjoy Easter.
because that's what we all want on this special Easter weekend. In Holt, Michigan, Amber Howard, Focal Point News.
Thank you, Mr. Hayho. Again, I would love to welcome you to the Kiwanis Easter Egg Hunt.